Oof, I love this to be there in the 100 pieces. Hello Vanakkam, I am Bhavna Kumar and welcome to my YouTube channel. In my previous video, you would have seen me taking my small business to a work trip to Mangalore to a wedding where I curated the whole wedding hamper. So in this video, I'm gonna share everything how I curated, from where I got, how do I do it, how do I print, everything, so that you would get an idea if you want to create your own hamper, DIY your own hamper for any occasion. Also, a little appreciation to my mom because she made this amazing cute scrunchie. I love the scrunchie, how it looks. Also, before getting into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and my small business on Instagram, and let's get into the video. First, I'm going to show you what all are there in the wedding hamper, and then we'll talk one by one. So this hamper, the bride wanted it to be a fusion of modern and South traditional type. We were sure that we don't want too much in the hamper as well. We wanted minimal thing. So what I did, I went to Pinterest, collaged whatever I think and extra ideas that I have, and then we discussed on the phone what we want, and finally we came to the conclusion that what all we wanted in the wedding hamper, which I'm going to tell you one by one. So first thing for the wedding hamper is the bag. For creating bulk orders, I always search the product I need in IndiaMart because it gives like a wide range of sellers and the base price you get to know of that product, and then I go to the local store to source the product and get to know their price as well. Or you can search for stores in your Google and then call them, ask for the rate and compare, and then get it either locally or through IndiaMart. So what I do is, if I find that product in the seller who is from Chennai, and if the rate of the other dealer from the other state is lesser, I try to bargain to that price and then get it sourced. So for the material of the bags we had in mind was palm leaf, jute, paper, the Potli bag. These were our options. The paper bag was our last option. So the first one we searched for was the palm leaf bags, but those were beyond our budget. If you compare the overall hamper, we did not want to spend that much for the bag, so we decided not to do that. We thought that the Potli bag won't be spacious enough for the things we are going to keep inside the hamper. So the one bag that we really liked were the jute bags, and specifically the one I saw from the one of the dealer. So he had different colors, I'll show you the pictures, but we liked the white one. He also had with a velcro or zipper, but we went with the zipper one. Velcro one we did not want. We ordered for 60 bags, jute bags, the transparent one with that design. We made sure we are going for the zip one. Also he had the option of getting the letters and the initials print. So I asked the bride, she was confused, so she asked me my opinion. So I said, let's not do the printing, because if we do the printing, we are anyway going to add the tags, so it will be too much. So let's just skip. And plus the printing is extra charges. For example, we bought 60 bags, and if we want the printing to be done on the bag for all that 60 bag together, extra 500 would take to get whatever we want printed. So for everything I'm going to tell you a rate, approx rate. After that you can bargain. So for 60 bags around, you will get it for somewhere around 4,500 to 5,000. In between that you can bargain and get it, and if you can bargain less than that, you can go ahead and do that. This was about the bag. I'll put the dealer's name, card, everything on the screen as well as in the description box, so you can contact them if you want for yourself. So I ordered, and that day itself he sent it through porter to my house. So he packed it very nicely, very compact packing. Next is Dabra set. So I always pronounce it wrong, but I'll explain what is a Davra set. It is a South Indian way of offering coffee in a set. You have a tumbler and the wide bowl is the Dabra. You would have seen it in many places. You'll get filter coffee in that. So she wanted that because she loves coffee, and also we wanted something South touch, and after deciding a lot, we thought this would be a very good add to the wedding hamper. So the two options I saw in the market was stainless steel and the brass one. I have seen stainless steel in my house, someone gifted to my mom. I like it, but we thought why not check for brass. If the rate comes in our budget, we'll definitely go for that. I searched for the brass Davra set. You will get in Amazon as well, but I find the Amazon one very costly, and if you are buying something like 100 pieces, don't go for Amazon. Check for dealers, wholesalers, and the requirement was 100 pieces, so I had to find the best dealer to get in a proper correct price. I used IndiaMart. I searched everywhere because locally whatever wholesaler were giving for a higher amount, so I thought the best friend is IndiaMart. Let's just search there. So one dealer I got, I asked him and he gave me his catalog. So I told him I want 100 pieces, so according to that I want the pricing. So he had the set in many varieties. He had in two sizes, 120 ml, 150 ml, and there were two types of finish, that is the glossy one or the matte one. Or you can also get your Davra set customized in your initials or the column company's name. You can also get the filter coffee thing with the Davra set, and he also had, with the filter coffee, he also had a combo of Davra set with the filter coffee equipment and diyas. You can also get each of the glasses packed in a potli. He would provide that. We decided on glossy finish. We were confused on the size, but in the end we thought 120 ml was enough. I have it right now beside me. I'll show you guys. So we decided on 120 ml, 100 pieces, and we went for glossy finish because anyway after a few days I think it will become matte, so why not just go for glossy. And when you're giving as a wedding hamper, the glossy will look a little attractive, so we thought okay, just go with the glossy one. Obviously I bargained with him that I want 100 pieces, give me according to that. The one I have, so this is the Davra set. It's glossy, nice. The quality is also very nice. So what I did is, when I told my mom this is a basic price, she did not believe me. So I said you come with me, because she knows what brass is, she knows the proper weight of it, everything she'll know. She said the quality is really nice, and then we finalized on this with that dealer. This all I got last year. Now the rate would have increased, so yeah, bargain according to that. So the price was around 190 to 200 per piece, so you can bargain to that bracket or lesser than that according to your wish. So I asked him whether I can take the order today. He said no, I have just 20 Davra set and I am using that for some other order. Yours, if you're confirming it, I'll give you in 3 or 4 days, because he has to make it. So I said okay. So I gave him take 1 week time, but give me like a pakka proper Davra quality set and give it to me. I went there to collect, to just see, confirm everything, and I got the whole box. So we are done with two major things that we wanted in this wedding hamper. Let's go to the next one. Next is coffee powder. We thought since we are giving the Davra set, let's give coffee powder as well. So she said I'll do the coffee powder because my mom knows a dealer. So if you're making a wedding hamper or any hamper, you can add like a small packet of coffee powder, because our plan was we'll buy a good bulk amount of coffee and add it in chotu sachets and keep it inside the hamper. Next, we are also adding nuts to the hamper. First we thought we'll add different packets of nuts. Then we thought that is too much of work. Then she said she will arrange the nuts. She lives in Bombay, so she went to Crawford Market or Buleshwar and she got a whole box where it had like packets of mixed nuts. Next one is chocolate. Now we decided what chocolates to keep. She said that she will arrange for the chocolate. I don't have to worry about the chocolates. One more thing she said was she wanted to keep the chocolates in one specific paper packing. I'll show you the picture. She said we'll keep in that. So I thought okay, I'll try to find the dealers, but I did not find any dealers. The original seller of that is Sangam paper craft, I feel, and they are only available in Amazon. Next is something handmade. She was very sure that she wanted something handmade from my small business to be there in the wedding hamper. So we decided a lot of things. Then she said, let's do mini mandala, dream catcher, or like a hanging. Deciding on that, she said, but I also want something related to Mangalore beach, everything. So I said okay. The other option I gave was maybe we can add mandala and beach together, or simply just if you want the beach. I gave the idea of let's make resin coasters in beach theme. I made 50 resin beach theme coasters with their initials, which turned out so pretty. I put the whole video, the tutorial, how I made, how I planned everything, how I made the whole bulk order in the given time in my YouTube channel. You can go and check out. It is previous video. You can go and check out if you want to learn that. So don't forget to follow my small business. Next is haldi kumkum. So we always give haldi kumkum return gift, or for any gifting we give, we always keep haldi kumkum. The most common haldi kumkum is the sachet one that you will find, but we found it very tacky and it was not going well with the whole hamper theme and the vibe. So we thought let's not do the sachet one. She saw the pretty ones through Pinterest which had 2 tubes, and in one it had haldi and one it had kumkum and another tube for rice. I feel she really liked that. So I said okay, I'll try to find the dealers. I found the dealers, but when we calculated that price for 60 pieces, we were just not satisfied with the rate for the budget. So I thought let's try to look for different options. Then we found one dealer who was selling this leaf type, and in that you have 2 mini dabbas, and in that haldi and kumkum you have. So I called that dealer and he said, I used to sell, now I'm not selling. And all the places I went nearby locally, the prices were higher and I was not satisfied. So I said let's think of more. I found it on Meesho, but when I saw the reviews, the quality was not satisfying to me. Even though they had, I did not like the quality. So I went on Amazon, I searched for that product. I got a lot of dealers, a lot of prices. Then what I did, the one price that I liked, I went to that product page. This one trick I do, what I do is if I find a product and I want in a bulk and I see them on Amazon, I go to see who is the seller. So sometimes they can be the main seller who distribute that product. So if they are the hero seller, let's say call them hero seller, I get their details, I go search them on Google, get their contacts, call them. And for haldi kumkum, what I did, if the wedding is after 30 days, before 5 or before a week, I ordered the haldi kumkum because I wanted fresh batch. I feel that when you buy fresh batch, the kumkum smell is very nice. Since I'm buying from his website, I'm making sure to see what are the ingredients, everything, and I really liked all the things. So I literally ordered 10 days before I have to give the hamper. I ordered from him, I ordered 60 pieces and I spoke to him about the price and all everything, and got it delivered through his website. So I bargained, but he did not offer me much range to bargain. He was from Madurai, I feel, so it came within 2 days. Now after this, we are going to talk about those things which I made through digital art and got it printed. The first one is activity card. She said I want something playful, I want activity related items in a card, and I want to add that in the hamper because some of her guests will be staying for 1 or 2 days. So she thought let's just give like an activity card, everything. So I was like okay, good idea, we can do that. She saw through Pinterest we got few ideas what are the games we want. So I used Procreate in my iPad and created games or did all the artwork. Decided we have to make like 2 cards for those activity. I've got my book. So the first card, it had the find the word activity. So I said you give the words that you want to add in that game. Maybe something memory related or where you met, how you did everything, just give those words. Next, what I did to make it easier, I went to ChatGPT, gave the prompt, and I told him give me like a find my word, and from the Pinterest I gave this is an example, you give me everything. It did give me responses, but obviously ChatGPT responses were nice, but it was only 70% of that response you can take, because the first set of lines and columns were nice, but after you come down and see the below columns, it messed up over there and I did not like that. So what I did, I took the 70% of what it is, I recreated the whole layout, everything, letters, placement of it, everything in my Procreate, and then I finalized it. So this was one card. The next one is in the other card. We saw this one in Pinterest, which was the bridegroom maze. So I literally took that image from Pinterest and recreated like with clean lines and everything. We did not just want to take screenshot and just print it, because I wanted it to be a little perfect. I drew the lines and everything, shapes, everything nicely so that the print comes neat and crisp. We had the space below in the second sheet. So for that we thought X and 0 game. For that what I did, I drew like a ring art, and inside that I placed an X and 0 game layout. Now after making both the activity page, what I did was to know the proper size that I want to get printed so that it fits in the hamper. I took the A4 sheet paper, I divided and I literally cut it, and I saw whether it fits inside the hamper. So I printed in 2 sizes with the printer I have at home, like a basic print, and send the picture to her, which size do you want. So that is how I did. For every print item I printed at home in 2 sizes and I showed it to her. For example, for back tags, you can search on Google like give me a standard size that is used for back tags. According to that you can use. If you find it's too big for your bag, you can reduce it, print it, and see for comparison which suits well. Moving on to the next we have is the back tags that we were talking about. For back tags I used Canva for different themes and designs, everything. I finalized on 3 to 4 designs. She liked one. In that we made a few changes which I'll show how it looked before and after if I find the picture, but I think the end looked really amazing. Next is the leaf. That is the thank you leaf. She saw the thank you leaf on Pinterest and wanted the same thing. So what I did is, again I recreated the same size, the same color type thing, just few details of the flowers and other things. I did my own thing. She gave her write up, added that, and we were done with the leaf thing. Now after finalizing everything that is to be printed, now what I did is, instead of going to a normal print shop, I went to that print shop who gives in like a wholesale printing, not the proper wholesale one, because they will not be satisfied to print a 50 pages one. I know a print shop near my house whom I always go to, because they if you are printing for more than 5 or 10 pages, they reduce the rate of per page or something combo discount they have. So I made up my mind that I am going to them and ask them what will be the approx amount, and if I'm satisfied I'll go with them. I thought they'll be the proper choice nearby and I can sit and see the whole work, everything. I went there. There was this one Akka. She knows me because I always come and ask like extraordinary things that I want to get printed. I'll go to her and I'll say, no, this is something unique I want. So in that way she has my face registered in her mind. So I went to her and I said, this is the thing, I want to get all this printed, just give me like an idea what is the approx cost and everything. You can ask them for the paper choice, different type of paper. You can select the GSM thickness of the paper you want. She showed me few GSM, few type of paper, whether she wants like a rough texture paper or soft paper, everything she asked me. One more thing happened was she printed the activity card print and she showed it to me, and when I saw that I felt that something was missing, some drama was missing, so I said just give me a minute. I luckily took my iPad there and I opened my activity page project in my iPad and I was staring at it and I felt something is missing. I need to add some wow or like a something a little drama. So I thought why not for the background I'll add like a texture effect, so when I'm printing it, it will look like it is printed on the texture paper, but it is actually not. I thought it will give like an extra effort and effect to that look, so I wanted that. I sat there, changed the background color to like an off-white and added the texture and then gave it to her and asked her to print. So that was one thing extra change I did. So I got everything printed. I told her if you are printing the activity card, 2 activities in one paper, like if you have an A3 and if you're putting one here and here in one page itself, make sure to put a line in between so that it will be easy for me to go home and cut the sheet. I can cut and see that line as reference, and I thought they will ask for extra cutting charges and I did not want to add that. I thought maybe I can do it myself, so I said no cutting. After everything getting printed, she said, do you want to cut? I said no, but what is the charges? So for the activity card, whatever printed, she said for the whole bulk I'll take extra 50 rupees to cut it. I said okay, go for it. 50 rupees I thought I could afford for that project, so I said just go ahead, and she did for me. So thankfully I don't have to cut that. Next, for the cutting of the leaf, I said no way she can cut that, so I said let it be. I personally cut the leaf one by one by myself, the whole 55 pieces I cut it myself, because there were like intricate patterns to it, so I thought I'll do it myself. For the tags one, she said I'll just try cutting it, so she took 10 pieces and she tried to cut. She did it, but she found it very tricky to cut all by herself. There's no other person that time to help. She said I'm finding it's very tricky, but I did for the 10 pieces. I said it's okay, I'll do the remaining. So for the tags and the leaf, I cut it by myself. So I thought in the train I'll have time, I'll cut everything, keep it ready, everything. So that was the whole printing scenario and everything. Whew, that was the whole prepping, curating, developing of the whole wedding hamper. I hope you guys found this video helpful and got few insights. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, like this video, watch my all other videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.